Hello, everybody. This is GFB. My name is Mark,
And I'm
and
Patryk.
and today we're gonna be discussing the newest episode of Dragon Ball Super 38. So, how this is gonna work is me and Patrick both have like 5 points each. How just like about the episode we want to talk about, and yeah, we're just gonna discuss it, like what we can what just about the episode,
And
like about
expectations for the
yeah,
next
what from
and
the
the
future
future.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wanna
Uh,
go first?
yeah, sure. Like, for example, my first point straight away was like when like when, not Beers, when Whis explained that, um, thingy, what's his face? Monaca is like the weakest fighter ever. He's literally just like an
Yeah.
amateur. I was so
Yeah.
surprised because I was like, well, you've risked having the weakest fighter, knowing that at some point Vegeta and Goku could possibly
Yeah.
fail and get beaten. And I
Well,
was like, well, yeah. Like, he should have probably gotten stressed after Goku got defeated in the previous episode by Frost.
well, it was, Frost was cheating, but yeah, my first point was also Monaca because I've heard like uh, discussions about that guy, how how people beforehand already theorized how Monaca is simply
Yeah, they thought that he's gonna have like mad transformations, like he's gonna be
yeah.
like a Frieza kind of person where he just
Yeah, or
transforms to
like
get
Janemba,
powerful. Yeah.
or he pulls a Janemba is just super powerful. But no,
Yeah.
people also had theories how Monaca is just a means that Beerus thought of for Goku and Vegeta to keep pushing themselves,
Mm.
and well, it turned out to just be to be the case because
Yeah.
Monaca is just a weakling.
To be honest, the entire tournament has been a massive surprise because everyone thought that, for example, like the Saiyan from Universe 6, Kaba, he was like everyone had a theory that he's just gonna transform into a Super Saiyan God and surprise everyone,
Yeah.
and he was weak as shit
Well,
as
that's
well.
probably because Toriyama wants to also keep him as one of one of the protagonists maybe.
Yeah, that might be
So
true. Maybe.
because right now Goku and Vegeta are pretty fucking strong, but we don't have like I don't know, we have like Gohan as the other Saiyan who maybe will keep improving and maybe he'll get to the god level as well.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
maybe Vegeta will take Kaba as his
Apprentice.
student, yeah, apprentice.
Mm,
That would be cool.
that
I would
would
like
be
to see
quite
that.
cool. Yeah.
So maybe I'll go over the next point. Vegeta versus Heat.
Mm.
Just the fight. So, what should I start with? I guess how maybe my complaint is that Vegeta, as much as fighting experience he
Yeah.
has, stuff, he didn't really, figure out.
Yeah, he
Uh,
didn't put up a big fight.
yeah, and he didn't really figure out the trick to his, fighting, either the
Yeah.
time leap thing.
Well, you see, this overlaps to my point as well. How, well, probably one of the reasons why Vegeta lost so badly was because he was after 3 fights and he did have to push himself in a few of them.
Well,
Like, especially
yeah, but
against the
the
metal dude,
Magetta,
Magenta,
yeah.
yeah.
He didn't really do all that much because none of these fights were really, hard for him. Like he one punched Frost and Kava, and and against Magetta it was just an ass pull by Champa.
True.
So he wasn't really, all that scathed. He was almost,
Almost
at
fresh.
100%. But yeah, that was like the first like proper fight that they had,
Mm.
Vegeta versus Heat in the
He
tournament.
got out of practice during all the mad
But
fights.
yeah, another thing I wanted to say was that when Vegeta was, fighting him,
Mm.
and later when Goku started fighting him, Goku immediately thought of a strategy to counter his.
But I guess you can't look at it that way because Goku was able to look at it from a different perspective. He was like up there and he was strategizing whilst watching
Yeah,
the fight, and Vegeta couldn't
probably.
really do that because he had to concentrate on what he was gonna do next.
Yeah, but maybe it's just I'm a little, you could say, assword. Yeah, you could call me a Vegeta fanboy or something, but I'm pretty sure that Vegeta by himself could also come up with a strategy of like,
Yeah,
perhaps thinking up that. Oh,
especially
wait,
like how he said.
Patrick, can you let me finish?
Yeah, go on.
When Vegeta was, he got hit by that thing by his attacks
Mm.
multiple times. So he could just, do what Goku did in the episode later,
Mm.
where he just, decided to block the oncoming attack beforehand.
But the thing is, he didn't know that he was using time leap, so like that was 0.1 seconds, and Goku knew that beforehand. So he knew to expect that he wasn't gonna be able to see him.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Oh,
One of the things about the fight is I love some mad animation, bro. There was this one part where you couldn't even like. There was actually two parts where Vegeta's face was so mad you couldn't even make it out. It was like when Vegeta was standing after he got hit by a hit, his face was just like out of place. Like literally everything was all over the place. And then there was another part which we'll probably put up on the screen as we speak about it. Was when Vegeta got pushed away, his face wasn't even on his face, it was just literally like nothing. There was no eyes, no nose, no mouth, nothing.
Well, I didn't see that.
That's probably one of the things that I'd like to
the animation?
Yeah, like the animation is a huge issue for me most of the time.
Well, right, I think it's fine right now.
It's better than it was, but to be honest, I prefer Dragon Ball Z animations to Super animations.
Well, you mean like the old style?
Yeah, the old style. Also, we fucking saw blood. What is this?
Oh yeah!
There was blood. Literally, the first thing I saw when Vegeta was bleeding, I was like, "Damn, there's blood!"
Oh
Even though it's a little bit, they finally added some blood.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Congrats, Super. Congrats. I'm proud.
So, Mark, what would you like to talk about next?
The next point is Goku versus Heat. So, how the fight started is, Goku almost immediately caught up to how he should counter the strategy.
Yeah.
And, well, it looks like Goku's gonna do quite well from the preview that we saw.
Yeah.
And Goku started talking about his new technique, so which is also another thing I wanted to talk about.
Yep.
What do you think Goku's new technique will be?
Well, from what I saw on the end of the preview, it looked like he just went Super Saiyan, got Super Saiyan 2.
So just another transformation? I personally think it's not gonna be another transformation. It's actually gonna be like legitimate technique.
A legitimate technique.
Yeah.
Like in Kamehameha God level.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe he thought of something new, like maybe involving instant transmission, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Man.
Instant spirit bomb.
Instant transmission, universal spirit, super spirit bomb. There we go.
Mad. He like instant transmission to a planet with like a shit ton of people. He collects their energy instantly, and then he comes back and he just smacks him.
Man.
That'd be quite funny, but still. Yeah, I personally think it'll be another transformation. I don't know, because I've managed to spoil some of Dragon Ball Super for myself, and I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone else, but there could be a possibility that what he's talking about is something completely different to what we're talking about, but I still think it's just gonna be another transformation.
You got another point there?
My point? My final point is how the referee is probably the strongest character in Dragon Ball, in the Dragon Ball universe at the moment, because he's surviving for every single fucking fight in that ring.
Alright. Nah. Alright, so I have one final point, which would be a little discussion of ours.
Go for it.
The winner of the tournament, who do you think it will be? How do you think it will play out?
Oh, well, it's hard for me to answer because, as I said, I know the ending of the...
So you know who wins?
Yeah, I know who wins the whole tournament. I know how they win it, but it's not like in full detail. That's why I'm not sure if it's going to be a transformation or not. I just bet it's a transformation. Because I didn't want to spoil it to myself completely, but since we know how Akira Toriyama likes to do his stuff, the Universe 7 is probably gonna win, and Goku's gonna kill him.
Well, what I was more talking about is that how I think it will play out, or how it might play out, is that it would either be Goku defeating Hit just barely, something like that, or it would a double knockout with both Goku and Hit losing, and just by the rules, the Universe 7 would win because they would have one more fighter.
Yeah.
Or it would be like a little bad for Universe 7, and Goku would lose, but Hit would be like barely standing or something, and Monica has to go into the ring,
that would be quite good actually.
And then they're fucked.
Well, I believe that Universe 7 is like Goku is just gonna win.
Yeah,
He's
probably.
gonna defeat Hip.
Because you know.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I think that since Goku figured out the technique, he should be a lot stronger than Hip
Mr. Pete.
in power level as such and in fighting experience, I
But
guess.
power levels. But he said that he's 1,000 years old,
Yeah,
bro.
but that doesn't really matter.
It does. It kind of does.
It doesn't.
Oh yeah, totally.
Goku's lived for multiple years. I mean, he's been
Yeah.
dead, and
So did he.
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, Goku's probably quite a few hundred years old as well himself by now.
Oh no, he's not.
Well, I mean, since you know, in like Dragon Ball Z, when he like was dead in the other world, like
Yeah,
time
he was
flies.
dead for like 7 years.
Yeah, but time flies faster in the other world, so like a year is a lot longer in the thing. So you know. Yeah, it does.
What are you on about?
They said that before the other world tournament in Buu Saga.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Any closing points?
Any closing points? I hope for improvement in animation.
Oh.
I hope for more blood.
Oh.
I hope for an interesting, as I could say, next arc after the tournament.
Oh yeah, the next arc after the tournament.
As Akira Toriyama himself said, someone from the future should be appearing, and it's a well-known character. I hope it's Future Trunks. He's one of my favorites.
That would call for like a different discussion altogether.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Alright, so I guess that would be it for this one. I don't know, maybe you guys would let us know what you think in the comments below. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, signing out.
See you guys. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all the goodies. And we'll bring out some more content soon.
Bye.